Okay, Acoustic Bliss. Let's go drinking. When these shoes were new, it was how do you do? It was whiskey and telling your tale. When my shirt was clean, I was there to be seen. I had clear eyes and my sight never failed. And all of my brothers that I've met on the way, they were drinking by night, they were drinking by day. Now restore to my eyes what was clear and was bright, and take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight. Now bluebells and matches and stains on the table, and the sweet smell of the luscious woodbine. Well, Mr. McEwen, you will be my ruin, I said, but I don't really mind. And all of my brothers that I've met on the way, they were drinking by night, they were drinking by day. Now restore to my eyes what was clear and was bright, and take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight. Well, they're still shining through all those stains on the table. Left is heavy and the other is light. Well, if it's left up to you, girl, I know what you'll do. You'll take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight. And all of my brothers that I've met on the way, they were drinking by night, they were drinking by day. Now restore to my eyes what was clear and was bright, and take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight.
Which
that one. What are you doing that for?
Oh.
Hello,
Yeah.
folks.
Hello.
Carol's distracted us though with technology.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, I was having a flashback to the end of last week. We've been here all week since then,
Trying to work out what went wrong.
and trying to get rid of the echoing noises in our head. Hello, welcome to Acoustic Bliss.
Look at that for a bag of peanuts.
Hello, everybody.
It's bigger than my head, look.
We've already had our falling out, and hopefully, because the last thing we said last week at the end, after that nonsense, was apart from anything else, we want to be able to look at the camera and do the messages. So I'll be over there doing the messages. You'll still see the side of my head. Anyway, everybody is
20
cold. It's absolutely freezing. We had a student, Andrew Braidwood, and he stays in Braemar, and he's got a gallery, an art gallery, and he used to have live gigs there as well. So that's the coldest place in the UK at the moment, or it was yesterday, wasn't it? Minus 21 point something. So I don't know if Andrew's watching, but if you are, so we're a bit cold here, and one of our pipes is frozen, and so we can't have a bath. There's the plus of that's what I'm saying. The plus of
Gutted.
What do you call this, live streaming?
I was
Anyway,
still thinking about it being minus 23.
Steve McLean's in the house. Hello. Listen, and if you're watching on YouTube, just to remind you that we'll look for the messages, but we can't chat. Now, if you're watching on YouTube and you think, well, what's the point of that? There are people that watch it on YouTube, but they log in to livestream.com/Bailey Guitars. This is Acoustic Bliss 24/7, and then you can chat and watch it on YouTube as well. It just
I forgot
depends.
to type the number in, so it's just Acoustic Bliss 25 /
All right.
nothing. I'll type the number in later. Don't worry. It's number 7. Series 25.
Anyway,
We deserve a medal or an award, I reckon.
I think we should. I got into trouble last week for talking too much, and this time about 3 or 4 years ago, I promised.
Since when's that ever stopped you?
Well, I promised on the thing that I would stop. I would talk less, and then we had a disaster.
First I've heard of it.
We had a disaster in the pub, and I had to keep talking to fill it in. It was hilarious. Anyway, so let's play a clip now. We're just gonna tonight. They're a little bit random. I've got a theme in my head. I've got a bit of a theme in my head, but hey. So but we're back in the back of the archive mostly this week, and we're going to be delving into 2015, 2016 and 2017 with a couple of extras thrown in for good measure. So are we ready to go, Mark?
We're ready to go.
So this is from 2000 and
Cheers, Tiff and George.
15, I
For the
think.
Guinness.
Yeah, this is from February the 11th, 2000. No, February the 7th, or some such thing. 2015.
Like fire, I'm so in love with you. Dreams are like angels, they keep at bay. Love is like scaring darkness away. Yeah, I'm so in love with you, precious soul. Make love your goal. This time we go sublime. Love is entwined, divine, divine. Love is danger, love is pleasure. Love is pure, the only treasure. I'm so in love with you. Make love your goal. The power of love, a force from above, cleaning my soul. Flame on burn desire, love with tongues of fire, burns the soul. Make love your goal. Cheers then. I'm looking for a Stevie for the bassist. Stevie for the bassist. I'm looking for a Stevie. Anybody want to be a Stevie? If you want to be a Stevie, come on up here. Have we found a Stevie? We've got a Stevie, thank you. By the way, if anyone's got 169 on the bingo, you've won. Heading down south to the land of the bound, stumbling my way in North Carolina. Heading to the south, pretty God, I see headlights. Oh, North Country winners keep on getting me down. Oh, lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave the town. But I ain't running back, living that old life no more. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler and old town string man. Maybe plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. Oh, North Country's winners keep on getting me down. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to up and leave. But I ain't running back, living that old life no more. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain.
me. South, met a lot of folk. I met a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long tote. He's heading west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. I gotta get a move on, wait for the sun. Hear my baby calling my name, I know that she's the only one. And if I die running, at least I will die free. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Cheers.
So let's do some extra hellos. So hello to Helen McLaughlin and hello to North Grad. Bob's in the house. Hello, Bob. We're sending you lots of love. You've obviously not been in live for a while, and we've sent you some love over the last couple of weeks, and I'm really pleased that you're with us tonight, because obviously Acoustic Bliss isn't compensation for anything, but we are, like I said to you in the text, there's lots of genuine love coming out to you from over here. We're separated by a long way, but as I pointed out a couple of weeks ago, you've been watching since about 2016, I think it is. So you're part of our big extended family, and we are so sorry for your loss, but we are really pleased that you're here, and hopefully you'll join us over the next few weeks. Well, forever. You keep joining us, because we're not going anywhere. So welcome everybody, and tonight we're sending love to everybody because it's that time of year, isn't it? And Mark and I have never been great ones for Valentine's or anything like that. But
it's not Valentine's Day, is it?
But if there was, we might as well celebrate love, because it's important, and love takes many forms in all sorts of different ways and means. And one thing I do know though
3
is
days,
that
folks.
That
and it's Valentine's Day.
Does that make a difference to you?
Yeah, it means I haven't forgotten it yet.
Oh right, and then okay, well that's good.
I forget it in 3 days.
But anyway, what I'm saying is love. So tonight, we're sort of, well, I reckon every week we celebrate love in some way, love and music for sure. But tonight, obviously, it is that time of year, and so we're going to. I've picked some good songs. Now, Sue in the chat said,
Songs
"Oh,
of love.
good."
Tonight,
a happy song to start with, and that was Dylan from 2015. Now, the next stop, you recognise these. This is also a song. Anyway, love.
I can't even remember what it's called. Yeah, what's it called? Cookie and Lila. It's a real weepy, Cookie and Lila. It's bad, Breaking Bad gone mad. Got a yee-haw in the middle. was a short order cook and not too much to look at, and he traded in his foot for a medal in the war. And he loved a girl named Lila in the park across the highway, and you ought to see him smiling as she opens up the door. Lila always knew she was no raving beauty. She traded in her virtue to a trucker at 16. She forgets to remember how he left her off in Denver. She sees a cookie smiling as she opens up the screen, and she says, "Hi, Lila, how's about a cup of coffee? Take a load off, kick your shoes off. Here's the sugar and the cream." His cookie's been to Warlord and Lila's been to Denver, and both of them are casualties of someone else's dream. Yeehaw! Cookie pours the trucker's coffee. Lila serves a rigger's whiskey and ignores her invitations to go riding for a while. 'Cause in a diner across the highway, in the shelf above the pastry, there's a cup reserved for Lila and the man who makes her smile. And he says, "Hi, Lila, how's about a cup of coffee? Take a load off, kid, your shoes off. He's the sugar and the cream." His cookie's been to Warlord and Lila's been to Denver. Both of them are casualties of someone else's dream. Now go on, you guys, grind at this bit. Now as the nation rolls along like a semi down the highway, passing lonely broken bodies on the grass along the road, I finally found a reason for believing in the future. Same Cookie and his Lila drinking coffee all alone, and he says, "Hi, Lila, how's about a cup of coffee? Take a load off, kick your shoes off. He's the sugar and the cream." He's been to Warlord and Lila's been to Denver. Both of them casualties of someone else's dream. He's been to Warlord and Lila's been to Denver. Both of them casualties of someone else's dream.
Stop yourself. There we go. Because you set an end point, Carol, so it stopped on its own. That was clever, wasn't it? First time for everything, isn't there?
Hey, you like it? Mark's got Moira's hat. Well, it's not Moira's hat, it's his hat, but no, isn't that fantastic? And much needed, because it is cold. On most Thursday nights for the last 10 months or whatever it is, I've actually, thought, right, I'll get dressed, get my gym jams off, have a bath, feel nice, right? And then it's so cold, I'm not taking nothing off, so we're just extra layers on to be here. But I think that's the same for everybody. However, the one amazing thing, something I do definitely love, is the view coming into air from our bit of Arran. And Arran in this weather is amazing, because Goat Fell is just white. And if you're not from Ayr and you're watching, then go to Google when you can. Go and Google Goat Fell Arran snow and just see some of the pictures, because
not
it
now,
is.
though.
No, not now. Stay with us. Not now. Not now. It's amazing. I love that. So tonight we're talking about things that we love and sending out love.
Right.
And things.
Is that
like
why we're
that.
talking about Arran?
I said I loved that, but you'll have missed that
you
bit.
do love Arran, don't you?
Oh, I do. And the look of it at the moment is, well, it's worth being freezing cold for, because it's just so amazing. So anyway, some more music. Now, I got sent this today. I think you'll like it. Oh, I love it.
Shall I press play now?
Oh, for goodness. See,
You can press the
are we
space
going to have
bar
to? Am I
whenever you
going to have
want.
to write a script? All right,
You
maybe.
just press the space bar and it plays.
This one's called 1967, an anti-war song, and it was sung by Don McLean. You know.
Not that one. Hang on.
He did actually say today, I was wrong once.
This
I mean,
one.
I mean, you like that one. You like that I stopped.
All we
But that
got to do,
wasn't time
Carol,
for
is
that.
press the space
Oh,
bar.
I did press the space bar, didn't I?
Press it again.
I'm not touching it.
Go on.
Anyway, so whatever. There we are. Love. Here we go.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Lockdown Lounge with me and Pinocchio. This is a song from Christy Moore. It's called Natives. For all of our languages, we can't communicate. For all of our native tongues, we're all natives here. The sons and the fathers dream the same dream. The sound of forbidden words becomes a scream. Voices in anger, victims of history, plundered and set aside, grown fat on swallowed pride. With promises of paradise and gifts of beads and knives, missionaries and pioneers, our soldiers in disguise, saviors and conquerors, will they make us wait? The fishers of men, they wave their truth like bait. With the touch of a stranger's hand, innocence turns to shame. The spirit that dwelt within now sleeps out in the rain. For all of our languages, we can't communicate. For all of our native tongues, we're all natives here. The scars of the past are slow to disappear. The cries of the dead are always in our ears. Only the very safe can talk about wrong or right, and those who are forced to choose, there are those who would choose to fight. For all of our languages, we can't communicate. Cheers, everybody. Stay safe.
Oh, Mike, that's really, really,
Beautiful.
really beautiful. Really beautiful. Thank you. I can't remember what you said that was. But it was lovely. I'm sure you'll tell us in the chat. Really lovely. Thank you, Mike, and Pinocchio obviously as well. Your guitar. Thank you very much. That's not next. I can see what you've got there, and it's definitely not that.
Right, so you wanted... oh, not that.
Do you know what the problem is?
You wanted
So
this
this
one
week,
next.
let me tell you, folks. This week,
one.
I've labelled them and put points in, and even though I told him the name of the
It
thing,
just went on to that one. It wasn't me.
Wasn't it me? Anyway, so Bob, if you're still watching, what happens now on a Thursday? I don't know when the last time you watched this, but obviously we're not in the pub.
This is just before the beer kicks in. So this is about where we're at our most tetchy.
Really?
So we'll probably have a bit of a row in a minute.
And
depending on what happens in the next few minutes.
It's a tussle.
When it all goes wrong, we click the wrong button. Or if Carol hasn't got anything ready for us to play, then we get a bit tetchy and we have a little bit of a row. And then once I get down to about the bottom of the glass, we all chill out a bit. And then sometimes it's... Sometimes we even enjoy ourselves, don't we, Carol?
We do. But I'm just warning you that it's obviously not the slick and professional performance that we used to run in the pub, eh, Mark? Not that. We're just a notch
like
down from that. John Ben's pointed out how glamorous we look. We look very glam tonight. I think we look like
Steptoe, I've come
Steptoe and Son
as a lobster fisherman tonight. I might go and fish for some lobsters later.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, if you're watching this week and you didn't watch last week, then I suggest if you are feeling really miserable at any point, you tune into the last 10 minutes of last week's and watch two otherwise intelligent and reasonably well organised people. Look, my glasses are crap. Two intelligent and reasonably well organised people who somehow have managed to make it through the last 30 years. My
mum don't know how I get through a day.
Fall over badly. And do you know what?
She says, Mark, how do you get through a day?
I just want to say, if you are the Grant people and you're watching, see when I made those jokes last week about don't tell the Grant people, and I hope the Grant people are watching, it never crossed my mind that you might. So if you are watching this week...
Fascists.
No! Oh, well, that's it. I didn't think... What did you say that for? Right, okay. So anyway, that was beautiful. So next, so we found... See, then now I'm going to lie awake. So that's a double bluff, obviously. Right,
let's hope the Grant people aren't watching.
Oh, let's hope they really... I'm going to have to message them again tomorrow. And say, right, anyway.
You've all got to leave a comment to say how wonderful we are.
Oh, no, don't...
Oh, they want a sea shanty now.
Do you know what the hilarious thing is?
We don't do sea shanties.
It's digital skills. So what we need is affirmations that we need some digital skills help. Oh God. Anyway, welcome everybody. And so next, I found this from February. These little glasses doing my head in. I found this is from February. I think it's 2016. I will check. No. 2017, and this was an unexpected but very much enjoyed surprise turn up because well, let's say she came along with her friend and didn't expect to play, and we didn't expect her to play either, and we're very, very glad she did. So this, my friends, is Sarah.
Spacebar.
Oh, you're just...
So my name is Sarah. I'm from Glasgow. I came here with Aidan. I wasn't really expecting to play, but I thought, why not? Why not? My guitar is like tiny, so like playing a large guitar is really weird. So it's quite odd for me, but it's all good. We've got this. I'm going to start with an original song, and it's called "Where Do We Go From Here."
Follow her times before you even look my way. You wouldn't listen if I begged you to stay. Now we'll breathe 1,000 breaths just to get you off my chest, 'cause you know that life just wouldn't be the same. Oh, without you, my knees shake. When I'm with you, you know my heart will break. So we go back and forth to a place we both don't love, just to prove that we are not alone. And we stay there till we're rolled in this trap within us, so in the hope that we can move on. Oh, without you, my do we stay at home and simply say goodnight? So keep your eyes on the road and don't let go until the sun appears. And sometimes we act out when we're feeling really low. We make the tears disappear. So take a moment, my friends, to look deep in their eyes and hold on till the sun rises. And say those 6 little words that get them by. Where do we go from here? Oh, without you, my knees shake. When I'm with you, you know my heart will break. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Thank you.
Thank you. I usually don't really play on my own. I'm in a band with Aidan, and I also play in a duo band called Sarah and Junebug. And sorry? I like playing with people. There's not as much responsibility, and I can be stupid. This is another song I wrote, and I wrote a song. It's about kind of about the war, like the children in Syria. It's called "Song for the Children," just because politics and all that jazz. So I hope you like it.
Hold my hand and don't let go. That's what you said a year ago, and now you're leaving me. You left a note by the fireplace saying don't come looking for me. Oh, you're sorry. Was this love ever meant to last? I think we're growing up too fast. If this song could be my last, take me down to Lettuce Street. Take me down to Lettuce Street. I'll sing a song for the children. Take me down to Lettuce Street. Take me down to Lettuce Street. I'll sing a song for the children. Overseas and around me, cities are crying and helpless me. I'm at home, waiting for you. Love is weakness, I hear them say. Their words are filled with hate. There's nothing I can do. How long will this war last? I know they're growing up too fast. And this song could be the last. Take me down to Lettuce Street. Take me down to Lettuce Street. I'll sing a song for the children. Take me down to Lettuce Street. Take me down to Lettuce Street. I'll sing you.
So I was unsure whether to. I was going to finish with a cover, but I'm just going to let you guys vote for which one. It's between Make You Feel My Love or Skinny Love. Skinny Love it is then.
Come on, skinny love, what happened here? Pour in a little salt you will never hear. My, my. Staring at the sink of blood crushed veneer. I told my love to wreck it all, to cut down all the ropes and let me fall. Suddenly this falls right on your face, and I told you to be patient, and I told you to be kind. I told you to be balanced, and I told you you'll be fine. And in the morning I'll be with you, but it will be a different kind. I'll be holding all the tickets, and you'll be owning all the fines. Come on, skinny love, just last a year. Circle all your hope in life brass here. My, my, and I told you to be patient, and I told you to be kind. I told you to be balanced, and I told you you'll be fine. And now all your love is wasted, then who the hell was I? I'll be breaking at the bridges, and at the end of all your lives, who will love you, who will fight, and who will fall far behind. Come on, skinny love.
Thank you very much.
Wow, I've got a message from Ohio for you. It says,
Oh. That was a message from Ohio. I
For
think.
you.
For you. I've stopped it.
Do you want me to carry on playing?
I don't know if you
See what
can.
happens?
Can you?
Yeah. Should we see what happens if
Yeah.
it carries on playing?
Yeah.
we in Ohio across the pond, we like Sarah Ray. Sorry. So thank you Ohio. We like her too. We like.
Oh. So
There you
Bob,
go.
I don't know if you've signed off yet, because I can't remember what time it is with you, but yeah, look,
Beautiful.
beautiful. And that was you messaging in 2017 saying we Ohio like Sarah Ray, and of course Bob,
Moments in time.
Ayrshire over here, we're sending you our love, and we totally agree with you. You know, there is no back to normal. And I don't think new normal's a good thing. We're going to make our normal. We're going to have to, because we're not going to not going to put up with this. So we need to, wherever we are, because we're all over the place, and at least technology has allowed us to stay in touch. So I don't know if you're signing off now, but we're sending you love. Much love, okay, and just stay in touch if you're signing off now. Hopefully your glass of white wine is chilled, and just stay in touch. So thank you for all the help in the chat with that, because obviously I can't remember everything, but thank you. Do you know that Ruth answered questions before I'd even finished typing them, because she must be psychic?
Cheers, Ruth.
Okay. Oh yeah, and Bob, obviously we know we've never met you, and we never met Carla. We didn't meet you in person, but you know you joined us every week for many years, and what we understand in our way, because we only this last month have lost people as well, and so we can't put ourselves in your shoes, but we do understand, and you know, everybody that's sending you best wishes, it's absolutely heartfelt. You know, we really do mean it, and we hope that you will carry on. You'll remember Thursdays, and you will join us, even if it's just for a wee bit, dip in and out. You don't even have to chat, but we would. It's nice to see your name, because then we can wave to you from across the pond. So what we're going to do now is we're gonna play. Well, I've had themes, haven't I? And obviously we're on the theme of love, right? But it's, you know, like Moira was saying about picking out photos. You know, obviously as time goes on, we thought we'd be just doing this for a few weeks, and so this week I've just picked out things that I thought, wow,
here we are a year
fancy
later.
that. Well, it's nearly, isn't it?
Still doing it.
Anyway, so this next clip is short. But I chose this because I absolutely, the artist it's a cover, but the artist that this guy is covering, I was had most of his albums, and I played them a lot, and so I won't introduce him because you'll see who it is when it comes up. But he also the songwriter that he's playing, right, he loved as well. And Mark and I went to a show. We were doing a show in, I can't remember where it was, maybe in London, but anyway, we did a show sometime, and I knew that this guy was going to be there, and I managed to go. I mean, I hustled my way backstage. I couldn't have done it for myself, but I hustled my way in. So I got to meet him myself. I could touch his hair and get a signature for our next artist. So it was brilliant.
Means nothing because they don't know who you're talking about.
No, they don't, but they will when they see it. So press.
I need something to believe in, 'cause I don't believe in myself. I'm sick and tired of getting nowhere. Guess it'll all work out. And I don't mind anymore. I don't mind anymore, 'cause I need someone to put my trust in. I don't trust myself. I'm scared of failure, so scared of success. Guess it'll all work out. I don't mind it anymore. I don't mind something to believe in. I don't believe in myself. I'm sick and tired, getting nowhere. Guess it'll work out. I don't mind anymore. I don't mind anymore. Thank you very much.
It was Newton Faulkner, if you're wondering. Now I've got to line up the next one while Carol thunders about. What are you doing, Carol? Here we go. Got it.
Can't find one.
This one, yeah. Got it. Someone's nicked one of our stools. Right, well, I'm going to introduce this next clip then while Carol blunders about looking for a stool. This is JP and John.
This one's called 1967, an anti-war song, and it was sung by Don McLean. Aye, me, I know. In 1967, the draft it caught up with me. Me and my pal Joe went off to war. We might find Pharaoh's heaven, but we'll keep our country free. We would surely win just like before. Roy Rogers, he was on his horse, and Buck Jones drew his gun. And we would surely win, of course, when the battle was all done. In 1967, I came back alone. They brought Joe back in plastic on the plane. In 1967, seems so long ago, but I can't forget my friend or ease the pain. His family may forget him, his children may regret him, his wife may find another and go on. His picture may grow faded, and the world he knew gone jaded, but as long as I shall live, I'll surely know I never will forget my buddy Joe. In 1967, the war was raging on. Our country was divided and reborn. Though I was back at home, I had never left Saigon, 'cause all I got was ridiculed and scorned. This was no place for heroes now, they all seem to resent me. They say, well, why did you ever go? I said, because they sent me. In 1967, they buried my friend Joe, and I was flashing back while people wept. I thought of how he saved us as we watched the landmine blow, and I looked down at his dog tag that I kept. You'll always be a young man, you always will be smiling, you always will be confident and true. Your picture may grow faded and the world you knew gone jaded, but as long as I shall live, I'll surely know I never will forget my buddy Joe.
Oh, so remember, love, many forms. It takes many forms, and that I'd forgot. Well, I hadn't forgotten that John and JP, that's father and son, had played, but I couldn't remember exactly when. And see, we miss people, don't we? Because John used to come pretty much every week when he could, and JP too, and. Yeah, so that was brilliant song. He's got a real good book collection of folk songs. And for those of you that don't know John, he's the, I can't remember the title, but he's one of the top dogs in the lifeboat people. Oh my God, I can't even speak properly. Down at Girvan. And fisherman, and all round good guy. So you're asking for sea shanties. John's your man. We need to get John and JP on that, not us. So Mark's complaining because he stole my chair, which I use to keep my book on because it's quite high instead of a table, and he's complaining really because he's on a little stool, so all you can see is his bobble hat. Hi. Anyway. Did you like that? I haven't got my glasses. I don't know. I've lost them now. He's moved everything, so I can't see anything. I know I'm there because I can see a vaguely red blob there. Anyway, my friends, it is the middle of February, and Lord knows how we're all carrying on, but carry on we do. And Mark's always banging on about. How few people watch this live, but there's always good well over 100 people watch in the catch up, and that's just between now and tomorrow. So if you're watching on catch up, we're sorry that you can't be in the chat.
How realistic is that?
Maybe you're glad you're not. I can't read the comments because I can't see because he's moved my glasses. Everything's a bit of a blur. Anyway. I just want to say one last word to Bob, because he said something about Bob in Ohio about us being sincere, and it's just that everybody in the chat and everybody that I know personally, we've all lost people, and I don't mean that to make your loss less. I just mean to say that we've all been trying to deal with that and this over the last few months, and we're with you. We totally understand, as do many folk. And one thing I've found really bizarre, but also really, really heartening, is that for us, our world has completely closed down locally, but now we have more contact with more people across the world because of the internet. It's put us in touch with more people in a wider field. But what's
it's not working, is it?
So mind-bending is the fact that it doesn't matter where they're from, unless you're the Isle of Man, New Zealand, or where was the other place? I think Vietnam has got, almost everywhere on the planet is affected, and so we're all understanding, the difficulty of it all. Anyway, Bob, we also made a little note to ourselves that on a Thursday what we would try and do is is try and lift our spirits, and in whatever way we can. And we've all got different ways of dealing with everything that's going on, and they don't all involve drink. So anyway, that was JP and John Gourlay from Girvan, father and son, and it was quite hard to get John up, and I've in my mind he only sang a couple of times, but actually I saw him do a song at the tribute that they had to Bobby Robb, the folk guy from Girvan, and that's when I thought, I want to hear more of John. Anyway, I don't know what Mark's doing, but next I've been sent a little ditty or two, so we're gonna play this.
He's trying to get his
jummy off.
Trying to get his arms through. His arms are too short for the jumper.
Oh, Mark, Mabbott, sending jumpers that are too small for the mole. What are you like? Do I just press play? Enjoy. Now, this show tonight was hurriedly put together. Apparently, so was the next clip. But we don't care. Thank you. Just the same. Here we go. Mark, if I do that, will it work?
Probably.
I'm going to sit down for this one this week because it's an old song back from the 70s. Breathless stride on a downtown streets, motorbike ride in the midday heat, just that hung from the desert skies. Run though we run, it still burned our eyes. Oh yeah, we may walk on the wild, wild side of life, and our movements traced by a stranger close by your side. And in the shadows of the promise, you can take my hand, show me a way to understand. So if you think you know how to love me, and you think you know what I need, and if you really, really want me to stay, you got to lead the way. Yet if you think you know how to love me, and you think you can stand by me, and if you really, really want me to stay, you got to lead the way. Reckless night in a nameless town, then you moved out of sight with a silent sound. A beach that wept with deserted waves, that's where we slept, knowing we'd be safe. Now you may think you can walk on the wild, wild side with me, but there's a lot I can learn and a lot I've yet to see. You know you got my lifeline in your hand, up to you to make me understand. So if you think you know how to love me, and you think you know what I need, and if you really, really want me to stay, you got to lead the way. Yet if you think you know how to love me, and you think you can stand by me, and if you really, really want me to stay, you got to lead the way.
Thank you, TV 20306.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Jonathan Livingston Mole.
Yeah. So
Jonathan Livingston Mole.
We've
I believe I can fly.
We're going to have... Right, things can't stay
Carol,
serious
we could strap
for very
into the
long
drone.
on a Wednesday, Thursday even. Oh, my bloody glasses are completely wonky. Sorry about the swear word then. But these are the glasses that are for absolute emergencies, and they've been sat on and stood on because I've lost all the others. Right. Anyway, so I was messaging serious messages in the messages, and I look round, and Mark's in his knitted hat is playing with his knitted mole.
Oh, we need a bigger drone.
Right. Okay. So anyway, that was TV, and that was Smokey, and I'd forgotten actually how much I liked Smokey until you brought the memories back. Apologies for the spelling.
Yes.
Smokey IE, Mark.
We'd strap it to his back.
Other world, different world.
Problem solved.
Completely parallel. We could actually split the screen. We could have a thing down the middle of the screen, and he'd be one half. And two absolute parallel universes going on. And this is the flavour, the nature of lockdown.
Perfect.
See, that 12-string sound pretty good. Michelle and John Gibbons are in the house. Hello.
What would we do without Velcro, eh?
We're celebrating love, right? We're celebrating love in all its many forms, and I've chosen. We're not having a schmaltzy. It's not schmaltzy love. No, we're not having a schmaltzy one tonight. But I've chosen things that are about love, and Mark clearly loves Molly, and I know for a fact that he loves his drone. He loves his quad. He loves it.
Look, it fits him. He's got to strap him into it.
Anyway,
God, it's like David Blaine.
Should we have some? Let's change the mood. Let's change the tempo slightly. Now, the next thing incorporates many things that we love. Right?
Look at that.
And many things that you love. If I tell you that it's the coming together of two of my...
Do you know what I think?
Two of the many worlds that I've inhabited. One is the sort of folky, but also spilling over into the rock side of my life, right? And then the other is the rock side of my life. This is all in the past, right? And then Mark, he doesn't know what's coming next. I don't think he hasn't seen it. But Mark's life was also tinged by the bat aspect of this song. Shut up, Carol. Let's just get on with it. So
right, I'm not going to fly it in here, but I will fly this and tune in next week, and you'll see Mole Cam flying in the air. I believe I can fly.
You're going to work on it?
Jonathan Livingston Mole.
Okay, so
he can fly faster and further than any other mole.
Exactly. Skinny love, not schmaltzy. We're not doing schmaltzy love. No, not tonight. Not what's my doobie love. Anyway, so let's ramp it up with this song that merges so much of my life and dabbles in bits of his as well. And probably for all of you, but you love her anyway. So here we go. Give it some.
The lady with the harp.
This is Bat Out of Hell to the tune of Whiskey in the Jar. The sirens are screaming, the fires they are howling. Way down in the valley there's a man in the shadows with a gun in his eye and a blade shining bright. There's evil in the air and there's thunder in the sky, like a bat out of hell. I'll be gone when the morning comes, when the night is over I'll be gone, gone, gone. Down in the tunnels where the deadly are rising, I swear I saw a young boy down in the gutter. You're the only thing in this whole world that's pure and good and right. Wherever you are and wherever you go, there's there's always gonna be some light, like a bat out of hell. I'll be gone when the morning comes, when the night is over, I'll be gone, gone, gone. I'm gonna hit the highway like a battering ram, on a silver black phantom bike when the metal it is hot. The engine is hungry, we're about to see the light. Nothing grows in this rotting old hole, and nothing's ever worth the cost, like a bat out of hell. I'll be gone when the morning comes, when the night is over, I'll be gone, gone, gone. Well, I can see myself tearing up the road, faster than any boy has gone. My skin, it is raw, but my soul, it is ripe. And no one's gonna stop me now, gonna make my escape. I never see the sudden curve until it's way too late, like a bat out of hell. I'll be gone when the morning comes, when the night is over, I'll be gone, 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 like a bat out of hell. I'll be gone when the morning comes, when the night is over, I'll be gone, gone, gone.
That was good, wasn't it?
Well, so
Classic.
So Bob's saying, you know, unexpected, didn't know what to expect, and we're trying to keep. Well, so that's what we've been trying to do, Bob. We've been trying really hard over the last 10 months. In fact, I think it's. Is it not 12 months next?
Some would say we've been trying too hard.
I don't know how many. I'll have to count them up. Michelle and John were asking.
Hello, Michelle and John.
How many we've done, and we have missed a handful. I reckon we've probably missed 4. So that's a month's worth, spread over the time. But it's a month next. It's a month, isn't it? Next month. Oh my goodness, it's a year next month. Yeah, but I mean, I'm not going to lie. Some weeks it's been tough. I mean, tough in the scheme of life, right? But to
that's one word for it.
No, but you know, like, but the thing is, it's actually something that we have to do, isn't it? So, I mean, there have been. I mean, we've really hardly stopped working, but it's something. Thursday night is something that we have to do. It's like it means. There is a day of the week, and that's Thursday. And I know that some of you watching have said the same to us, that whatever else has been going on, Thursdays is the time where you tune in. So we appreciate that, because despite all Mark's jokes, you know, we know that there are some of you out there. And Lorraine. I think Lorraine might be watching tonight. Hello, Lorraine, little drummer.
They all know that I hate it, really.
Yeah, well, you're a bit of a... He's a bit of a, isn't he? Yeah. So, anyway, yes, love. That's what we're celebrating, because actually, there is the distance. You know, we haven't seen our mothers for over a year now. It's 15 months, and hopefully that will be rectified soon. But
hello, Mum. She's not watching. She never watches.
No. Well, it's past her bedtime, isn't it? But distance is difficult. But I think, for me personally, that at least knowing, even though we can't see you, we know that you're that you know, I can see the numbers. There are people there watching, and so that connection, even when we've had really crappy weeks, has just been. It's really important for us all. So, love. Anyway, I've got there's an important piece of love that I have to do now, Mark.
Go on then.
So there's someone in the chat, right, called Ruth.
Hello, Ruth.
And some of you know Ruth. And
is it Ruth's birthday?
Well, there we are, you see, because it's the week of love, and Ruth's birthday is on the 14th of February. And I know she won't mind me saying, because this time last year she was bigging it up large because she had a big, large birthday that she was bigging up because she was raising money for mental health charities. And
Thursday.
and actually, Mark, do you know what? Ruth's birthday was the last public. That's the last time we went out anywhere. The last sort of social thing we went to. So anyway, it is Ruth's birthday this weekend. So
On Monday,
we have prepared.
by my calculations.
You're wrong. I think it's Sunday. Yeah, that means
14th.
Yeah. What day is it today?
Oh, it's the 11th today, isn't it? I
So-
thought it was the 10th.
That means your present will be delayed, obviously. Ruth.
Sunday. Oh, that's good, isn't it? You got a day off.
So Sunday. So
on your
Ruth.
birthday.
It's Ruth's birthday, and obviously she can't throw the party, the fantastic party that she had last year with Simon Atkinson, and the Foundryman's Apprentice played, Long Day Living, Jamie Clark. Is there anybody I've missed? No, I think she'll tell me if there is. But anyway, it was a cracking party at the Burn Centre, and really I can't
Remember
believe
parties,
I
folks?
can't
Do you
believe that
remember
was the
them
last
things?
public thing we went to. Anyway, so next it's not that. It's the thing that says, right, okay, all right then, I'll let you off.
You want this one then?
Yes, I think I would this time. Right, so
Okay.
there are two things. That our next little section, we have a small section, a sectionette, which is for Ruth, and I want Ruth to know that some of your sectionette will be coming next week, right? There's some things that we'll be saving until next week. Anyway, so tonight we're going to play a couple of things for Ruth, and next, this is if you have a glass, everybody, I would like you to. Mine's empty, so I would like you to charge it if you can, whilst this next clip's on, because we'll raise a glass to Ruth for her birthday. It's the least we can do. Ruth has helped us loads, but anyway, this next clip is there are two things about this. One is that it's Jonathan playing, and to me that represents a lot of stuff, and actually all sorts of emotions, actually, because Jonathan and I, actually, it has to be said, there are not many people that I fell out with, but Jonathan and I fell out majorly over the firehouse, and all credit to Jonathan. He kept in touch, and he kept at it, and he kept playing, and he kept coming along, and he won me round with his positivity in the end, and so that's. I would have chosen something from Jonathan tonight, but I've chosen this for the other reason, because it is Ruth's birthday, and all will be revealed. So,
does anybody know what happens if you eat too many peanuts?
Right. Can we play the clip?
It's a capo, right. Right. It doesn't fly off. Dreaming of the quiet lives, the one you'll never know. Running for that runaway bus, 'cause the rosy days are few. Apologizing for things you've never done. Time is short, life is cruel. It's up to us to change this town called Memphis. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Rows and rows of dish and milkers that dine in a dairy yard. 100 lonely housewife clutch empty bottles to their hearts, hanging out their old love letters on the line to dry. So not to make you stop believing when the tears confess of furious. It's down for madness. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sunday's roast beef. It's dashed against the cold wall. Smell the kind of beer all the kids to get. It's a big decision. This town going down. Echoes round my track. Bound for nowhere, just going round and round. Oh, the playground kids creaking strange like laughter in the breeze. Oh, for hours and hours up in this town going by.
Yes, so that was Wolfie. That was me giving Wolfie a thing. And I have to tell you that when Wolfie started coming to the pub, I was a little bit nervous about him because he's a big dog and I'm more of a cat person. And so I've learnt, well, Wolfie and I've learnt to share a space because I didn't really have any choice. He liked sitting in the corner. So we developed we have mutual respect, and actually I've grown to love him because he is a very cute dog, and he's Stevie's dog, so there's love there. And like I say, Jonathan and I,
as long as he's well fed,
we did have some words about
he
the
won't eat
firehouse, and I was absolutely beside myself when that place closed. I can't even begin to tell you, but we've I don't know what the words we've made up. We've and that's down to Jonathan, and all credit to him. And so more love, right? Now, what didn't know
was Wolfie.
What I didn't know was so Ruth. I didn't go and get my beer in enough time. Did you like that? Having a drink. So we were all having a drink with Ruth. Happy birthday,
The glass
Ruth.
is empty.
Yeah, I know. I didn't get time to get one. So but yours wasn't in the bar, or it was to start off with. You see that? It's got very cinematic. And again, I'll tell you, I never knew that any of this was going on because he did all this. Anyway, so Ruth, so some of your section will be performing next week, but I've chosen this next little clip.
Hello everybody, how are you doing tonight? Good, glad to hear it. I'll start with the original. This is called I Need to Know. Good start, eh? Let's just pretend that never happened. Alright, rewind. Hello everybody! How you doing tonight? Good. Alright, here we go. I see you walk by every day, and when you do come up, I don't know what to say. I wish my words would just come your way, and all I do is think of you. All I know is I love you so. What do you think of me? I need to know. I hope that you don't slip away, and as long as you don't leave, I'll be okay. I wish you'd fall into my arms and stay. I want to give you all my heart, 'cause all I know is I love you so. What do you think of me? I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Yeah, I need to know. 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 'Cause all I know is I love you so. What do you think of me? What do you think of me? What do you think of me? I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Yeah, I need to know. Thank you. So that wee mishap there, it reminded me of a time I was playing a charity gig, and I was playing with my band, and we actually played pretty much our whole set before I realised that my guitar wasn't actually plugged in. So yeah, at least I noticed it when it came out there. So this is a wee original. Most of the songs I'm going to play tonight are pretty much off of the same EP, mainly because I haven't written much for myself recently, and I just can't seem to remember any of my other songs, so I'm just going to play this EP for you. But this EP is on Bandcamp, aidensmithmusic.bandcamp.com. It's called Wait For You, and this is called Mine. Is there room in your heart for me, for me? I've been thinking of you. You see, you see. Do you think that there's hope for us? For us? I must ask you this. I must. I want you here. And I don't care what goes on, as long as you're mine. You mean the world to me, to me. Do I mean anything to you, to you? Is this how I want it to be, to be? And would you want to see it through, see it through? I want you here. And I don't care what goes on, as long as you're mine. I lie awake at night, and I put up a fight to get you out of of my head. I can't stop thinking of you, but I don't mind having you around. Oh, I want you here. And I don't care what goes on, as long as you're mine. I want you here. And I don't care what goes on, as long as you're mine. As long as you're mine. Thank you. So this is the part of my set where I really wish I wrote a set list, because I never do that, and I finish a song, and usually by the time I'm halfway through a song I've got an idea of what I want to play next, but for some reason that didn't happen that time, so now I do though. This is called Wait For You. Like I was saying earlier, this is off my EP called Wait For You. It's on Bandcamp, so please go and buy it. And if you don't want to buy it, that's totally fine too, I don't mind. But all my social media is Aidan Smith Music, except for my SoundCloud, which is Aidan-Smith-3, which is, I'll change that at some point, very soon. There is birdsong in the trees above my head. My eyes are blurry as I'm barely up from bed. But if I keep on going, the wind's blowing on my face. I will see you in your place. Just one more pathway to get to you. Just one more stairway leads to you. I don't have far to go, because I know I can wait for you. Wait for you. The grass is cut and the smell is strong. The path is dark and it feels so long. But if I keep on going, the smell tickling my nose, I will see you, I suppose. Just one more pathway to get to you. Just one more stairway leads because I know I can wait for you. Wait for you. Just one more pathway to get to you. Just one more stairway leads to you. I don't have far to go, because I know I can wait for you. Wait for you. Thank you.
That's all you're getting, folks.
So, happy birthday, Ruth. Not much we can do, really, is there? Except wish you all the best. Now, apparently, it's John and Michelle's birthdays coming up as well. Oh,
Ruddy Hellfire.
that's your...
I'm not a pheasant plucker, I'm a pheasant plucker's son. And I'm only plucking pheasants
do you know what?
till the pheasant plucker comes.
Red lorry, yellow lorry, he said today.
I'm not a pheasant plucker.
Red lorry, yellow lorry,
I'm a
red
pheasant
lorry,
plucker's son.
red...
And I'm only plucking pheasants till the pheasant plucker comes.
Please, because we don't want to get barred. Bob's in the house. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, mole. Okay. Anyway, so we haven't finished with you yet. We've still got. We might finish a little bit early tonight, but I always say that and we don't. But anyway.
Coming up next.
Like this.
Our second instalment.
Hey, welcome back. Change of hat. Change of song. Me and Pinocchio. This is a song from America called... What is it called? Ventura Highway. Of grass, walking down the road. Tell me, how long you gonna stay here, Joe? Some people say this town don't look good in the snow. You don't care, I know. Ventura Highway in the sunshine, where the days are longer, the nights are stronger than moonshine. You're gonna go, I know. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a free wind that's blowing through your hair, the days surround your daylight there. Seasons flying, no despair. Alligator lizards in the air. In the air. I've been hit by purple rain. Ah, come on, Joe, you can always change your name. Thanks a lot, son, just the same. Ventura Highway in the sunshine, where the days are longer, the nights are stronger than moonshine. You're gonna go, I know. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a free wind that's blowing through your hair, and the days surround your daylight there. Seasons flying, no despair. Alligator lizards in the air, in the air. Do do do, do didn't do, do didn't do, do didn't do, do do, do didn't do, do didn't do, do didn't do, do. Cheers, everybody. Stay safe.
Hello! Hello, we've got the Bishop Briggs School of Music. Hello, Peter, and hopefully Lee's with you as well. And I think you live just on another, you live across a couple of hills away from us. I think you're looking out to sea, and we're sort of, well, we're looking into trees, but
I'm going to send Molly up tomorrow.
one day. I'm
See
gonna
if you
get
can see him
coffee with you.
flying about.
Just so you know, Bishop Briggs isn't anywhere near.
About 3 o'clock tomorrow
where we
afternoon,
are.
I reckon.
Right. And I think, is Mona in the house? Mona?
If you should see a
Canada.
flying mole, about 3 p.m. tomorrow. Look.
Anyway, Mike Abbott, Mabbott to your friends. I want to compliment you because look. Oh, stop it. Stop. Whoa! Okay, so that interrupted me. Everything interrupts me. When we started, and I asked you right at the beginning, I remember sitting on the step in the boiling hot sun on the step to where we stay, sitting on the step, talking to you on the phone and saying, what recording all that. You were like, I don't know, haven't. And look, brilliant. You're coming along. And I don't know if you knew also, folks, that Tony, who played the 12-string earlier with the smoky song, he last week, that was his first public performance, and so it's brilliant. I love that we get to do that. So anyway, Mark,
Tiff said it will come out a treat.
What will? All right, okay. So and we've also got James Bissett in the house now.
That's
look,
my favourite answer.
If you're watching and we never shout your name out, then either I miss it in the chat, or you're not in the chat. And but we it doesn't matter whether we can see you or not, whether we know your name or not. You're all welcome. And one thing
James Bissett's wondering what I'm doing down here.
Wow.
Is there any explanation forthcoming?
We did have 2 tall chairs, didn't we, Mark?
Carol's using my chair as a bench.
One of them was the victim of lockdown. It burnt very well.
One of them mysteriously broke.
Mysteriously, into many pieces. Anyway, so John and Michelle, what is that like, having birthdays really near to each other? Do you have like a double birthday? Oh, and it's near Valentine's Day as well. What a crazy week that is. Expensive, could be.
Moira's worried about Molly crashing. Don't worry, Moira.
So,
I'd be more worried about him getting stuck up a tree.
Would you? Anyway.
Don't worry, I'll record everything.
I'm trying to keep things.
We'll play it to you next week.
Movie, professional, that kind of thing. Even though, honestly, see, just casting my mind back to Yeah, when we used to breeze in here in our shirt sleeves and swan about like we were a night at the opera.
When we were young.
No, I mean in here. Like, and now look at us. We're like
Pre-catechism.
Michelin men. Oh, yeah. There's something quite odd about looking at yourself back over 6 or 7 years. I don't know how people who are in the public eye, you know, for all their life, I don't know how they...
Well, they don't do it, do they?
Do they not look? Because it would just be so bizarre.
Why
anyway,
would you watch yourself on telly?
What's more?
It's boring.
Yeah, well, so never mind the music. That's what I'm having to do every week, is go through and listen to myself going yada 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 yada.
I have to listen to it all week.
I know.
So it's all right for
I was setting that out for you. I was laying that one out for you, obviously.
Let's just enjoy the silence for a minute. Isn't that beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
Right, shall we play a clip then? Jonathan Livingston Mole wants to hear some Johnny Cadow.
Well, there we are. We're here to please.
Johnny Cadow.
This is called She Never. She never wanted you. Did you never realize what she's put you through? She never ever lived here. She just closed her eyes and let love in. She didn't love me. What I really knew, you couldn't see. She tried so hard not to cry, but the shadows of the night kept asking why. She tried to laugh her life away, oblivious to what they had to say. She tried so hard to forget, but the echoes of their words still linger, yeah. She never ever wanted to know why you never let her go. Even the rain starts to cry. To wipe away those tears from her crocodile eyes. There's whispers in the wind, it seems, containing all her hopes, her hurts, her dreams. She can only hear it when she sings. Seems that God knows everything.
Oops. Ignore that.
Oh, so poor John and Michelle were going to be in Paris. They were going to be in Paris. Oh.
Bummer.
You could get rid of some of the ones that we've got rid of, done already, and then not that one.
That one.
Yeah. Yeah, they were going to be in Paris for birthday. That's what I was asking what to do. So like I was saying, maybe a baguette and a bottle of wine in the back garden. Honestly, don't. Some days I actually feel like we're not real. It's not real. We're not real. It just seems like some strange thing, isn't it?
Have we had that
Anyway,
one
yeah. Thank you to
We've had that one. Okay.
all of you. Right, so we've had that one as well. Right, so
that one.
yeah, we've had that, and we've had that one. Right, so now what we are going to do this week is we're going to try and play a slideshow without.
We're going to do some magic.
Without a disaster.
Video magic.
We're going to try. I feel like I ought to bend my legs and come down to your level. But I can't stand like this for very long because I'm actually bandy-legged.
You like them bandy-legged, don't you, Cole?
Oh, don't start with that. Right, let's just go back. I like to stand up a bit. Anyway, thank you for thanking us for doing this, because actually Mark...
Every time Carol says anyway, everyone has to have a drink.
Right.
That's the new game. Anyway.
Right. So. Let me look in the
If she
thing.
says right, you have to have 2 drinks.
Yeah, and so Peter, hello Peter. Peter is saying there'll be good times coming soon. Yeah, I mean, and
well, let's hope so, eh?
And I think what I was saying to Bob earlier, I don't know if Northgrad's still in the room, but what I was trying to say to him earlier is that, you know, clearly things aren't going to, you know, they're not just going to forget this last year. Things are going to be strange, aren't they? It's going to take a little bit of getting used to. I saw a fantastic, the pub, the Twa Dugs shared a fantastic sort of meme today. Did you see that? That when you're out and the first person that breaks a glass, wherever you are, the cheer is going to be huge, isn't it?
Hey.
It'll be all the little things when we're all
yeah.
out. So I think all this talk of backwards and new normal and all that is just nonsense. It's what it is, isn't it? And we're all in our own unique ways will have been scarred by what's happened, but we've also, you know, different things will have happened. So we, you know, of course, everything always moves forward. It always changes. Nothing stays the same, does it? Ever. That's just the way it is. And yeah. And Moley, if Moira's worried that Moley's going to crash.
I believe I can fly.
Right, so we'll work on that one. Anyway, but yeah. So hopefully, but no, sorry. What I was going to say is look how, I mean, there's still amazing stuff going on, and I mean, it's really a question of how, you know, coming out the other end, isn't it? That if we can all keep it together long enough, if we can all survive to come out the other end, then as many of us as possible can survive to come out the other end, then something new will grow, and it's up to all of us to make it beautiful, isn't it? Is it in? Is it in?
It's in.
Right. Well, I think because before we move on, I think I want to play one last birthday thing then.
This one.
No, the one, yeah, that one. Right. So because we can't possibly mess this up, surely. Yeah. So, we had a howler last week. That was shocking.
So is there any music on this clip?
Yes!
Sorted.
He harangues me when we're not.
I'm only asking you a chuffing question. Is there music on it?
He actually does this. What's next?
I wake from a sleep, I don't feel you here beside me. The bed is cold. I scratch at the scars where these wounds haven't healed. Inside me they just won't go. Though you're gone, we will see each other in another life. Give it time, we'll be guided by the little bright, little white light. I dream in my sleep, a projector slides out of focus, but I hope 'cause there's light. I can see you staring up at the stars in their fine white pepper storms. Though you're gone, we will see each other in another life. Give it time, we'll be guided by the little bright, little white light. Heaven was too kind to us, too soon it takes it all away. Emptiness erodes my faith, but I'll be optimistic in this world so cold and twisted. You were all I ever wanted, all I ever needed. All I gotta do is say, when I wake from asleep, I believe you're here beside me as I grow old. I scratch at the ceiling one fine evening, finally break through to you, singing, though you're good, we will see each other in another life. Give it time, we'll be guided by the little bright, little white light. Though you're gone, we will see each other in another life. It is time to be guided by the little bright, little white light.
Say a bit about Sam. So what I started to say before that was that I know that Ruth likes Sam's music, as we do. Tiff was asking about where we record, who recorded it, and it's completely Sam's work. He how many instruments is there on it? Ruth might know actually, but there's a hell of a lot of instruments, and he plays every one. He wrote it, he arranged it, he recorded it at home. It's an absolute masterpiece, and if you enjoy, I mean, obviously we like music, right? But if you enjoy the craft, if you like listening to the craft of how people have put things together, that album is an absolute. Honestly, it's a masterpiece. Every song is a cracker. Every song is really does something. It's meaningful. The words are fantastic, but it is layer upon layer of amazingness. He's put so many instruments onto it. And if you're interested, if you genuinely are, if you're watching and you think, right, I'd like to know more, then contact him, because he is a really nice guy. He's always writing. He's incredibly creative. He makes some really good videos. But I just thought that would be nice, as it was Ruth's birthday and she likes that album as well. So anyway, it is superb quality. So I was looking. It is. Is there anything else you can add to that?
It's all lined up for you there. Look.
Is there anything you can add to that?
No, I think you said everything.
Right. What we waffles? The waffles are out. So Duffy's in the house. Duffy's in the house, Mark.
Hey, Duffy.
Duffy's saying, Duffy's saying that it's that time of year when all the men get ripped off, the garages make a fortune. Oh well, you've got another cheery one here.
What?
Come and show your cheery face to Duffy. Oh yeah.
What are you on about?
I'm reading out what Duffy said. Right. I'll read it out. Looking forward to Valentine's Day, a day for downtrodden males to grovel. A day when the garages runs out of flowers. There he is. That's Mr. Romance himself. Hello, Anne. We love you. Anyway, so one last point before we move on about Ruth. Just mentioned Ruth was that Ruth is really excited because she has managed to get a ticket to the first, which I guess is the way forward. The first of it's a what's it? Not an e-gig, a virtual gig, where there are only going to be 23 people at it in a Zoom. So they, the players will be able to see that 23 people, their faces.
Like something from a dystopian
Strange,
nightmare.
isn't it? But anyway, so it's I'm going to announce it because she's really excited. So it's a really good thing to do for your birthday. It's Henry Priestman and Les Glover, and Henry used to play for the Christians. He used to be in the Christians, and Les Glover. Well, you need to look them up. But they also were on our Henry was on our Save Bailey Guitars album, and which I think we should maybe do a special of at some point, because that was a fantastic album, which Sam organised without us knowing, and initially, and then he released it. So, and it helped us a lot, and it was just lovely. And there's so many, there's quite a few people said there's so many tracks on there that they hadn't heard. So anyway, enjoy that, Ruth, and I hope that isn't the all we get in the future, but it's better than nothing, isn't it? So next, just more lovely music, because we are building ourselves up to the end. And sorry, thanks to Moira for putting that together. That slideshow was people who've come from elsewhere people doing that thing again.
What are you doing?
Poking you in the ear. Anyway,
stop talking. Introduce a clip or something.
Oh, because that's what. Stop messing about. Is that what you're saying, Mark? Is that what you're saying to me?
This next clip is Starsky and Chloe.
Video.
Love you in the morning, wide awake. Love you in the afternoon, the sun's out to play. Love you in the evening, whiskey and wine. Love you in the night, babe, when you're only mine. Love you in the night, babe, when you're only mine.
Hi everyone, my name is Marie. I'm a singer-songwriter from here. Thank you very much to Mark and Carol for having me here to play. It's an absolute honour. A lot of things happening just now. I've got my release my new EP on the 20th at the Cafe Society down the road, so if you're free, please come along. Thank you. I'm also playing broadcast in Glasgow this Saturday coming. I'm playing broadcast, so that's quite a good gig as well, so if you're free, please come along to that as well. But anyways, I'm going to do a bit of singing. Hi to everyone that's watching as well online. It's really nice for you to check in. I'm all nervous, it's weird. Right, that's a new song that I just wrote the other day there. I didn't have a name yet, so this is kind of new Chloe Breed material that's coming up next year, so, or this year, whatever. Yeah, so I'm going to start.
Of the forest, I bury my secrets in my eyes. My past is came to haunt me, taunting me with its sapphires. Freezes it seems to leave.
just like to welcome Brian Fleming, who is my co-host for the night. Brian's a really talented drummer, very good musician in his own right, so it's a pleasure to play and share this stage with him. This is a cover, this is a kind of contemporary number, but it's got a mash-up as well. So this is How Deep Is Your Love / something else.
I want you to be me. Let me be your head. Let me wanna body free. No inhibition, no fear. How deep is your love? Is it like the ocean? What devotion are you? How deep is your love? Is it like Nirvana? Pull me harder again. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? How deep is your love? Is it like the ocean? What devotion are you? Come as you are, as you are, as I want you to be. As a friend, as a friend, as an old enemy, enemy, enemy. Open up my eyes and tell me who I am. Let me in and know your secrets. No inhibition, no fear. How deep is your love? Is it like the ocean? What devotion are you? How deep is your love? Is it like Nirvana? Pull me harder again. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? How deep is your love? Is it like the ocean? What devotion are you? Come as you are, as you were, as I want you to be. As a friend, as a friend, as an old enemy. Take your time, hurry up. Choice is yours, don't be late. As a friend, as a friend, as an old enemy, enemy, enemy. How deep is your love? Thank you.
Chloe. Amazing hair, Chloe. And Brian. Chloe and Brian. Well, and I suppose when you see that, Ruth, you'll be thinking about all the dinners you've missed from the Cut Michael Arms, because Brian is the chef there and what dinners he makes. Anyway, hello, Tina. Everybody's shocked that your name's Katrina. We're all learning things. All learning things today.
Who knew?
Who knew? Who knew lots of things? There's all sorts of things in the chat. And for anybody, if anybody's seen that there is a Bailey, and I it is new, and I know who it's legit. Well, it's a few years old. It's a couple of years old, but it's a legit sale, because there have sometimes been fakes, and things, shady things. But and someone even once, bless them, they were selling what do they call it? Pirated copies of our DVD. Honestly, I was so chuffed. I can't tell you how chuffed I was. Anyway,
they probably made more money than we did.
Well, it was because somebody rang and said, "Oh, I've played that video so much. I played that DVD so much that I've worn it out, and I bought another one." And I said, "Oh, well, who are you? I don't know who you were." And he said, "Oh, no, I get them on eBay." And I said, "Well, we don't sell them on eBay." And I said, "Did it have a guitar on the cover?" And he said, "No, it was plain what pirated." But you know, you've something's gone well if you've been imitated, don't you? Try and imitate this. That's what I say. Anyway, I've got to put my glasses on to see what's in the thing. She's not left-handed. It's a long story, but
He looks
anyway,
left-handed to me.
No, but the guy isn't left-handed.
All right. Okay.
It is legitimate.
Right, I'm ready.
Are you ready? Right. Okay, but you just want to pause yourself because that's the last thing, isn't it? So are there any words you'd like to say to the nice people?
What?
Words to the nice people.
This is the last thing?
Yeah.
Is it?
It blooming well is.
We've got Bob's Singing Bar though, haven't we?
Apart from Bob's Singing Bar, which will actually play properly tonight.
Right, so, all right.
Words?
So what you're about to hear...
No, words just generally, before you announce that. You can introduce that.
Probably
but words about this.
the most beautiful thing we've ever done.
And words generally
Yeah.
to the populace. So we are going to call it a day because we've
Miss yous all.
yeah, and we were saying we said last week that we've applied for a grant. I mean, there's absolutely, well, I say there's no chance. We've got a reasonable chance of being in the pot, but whether it's like a lottery, isn't it? Whether we get it or not is another matter. But tomorrow we are going to have a Zoom meeting with a man about fixing our Bailey website, which is it's very sad.
Broken.
It's broken and it's sad, and we've avoided going. We've just avoided it because we've been sad about it. So anyway, but hopefully there'll be good news on that score. Grant will know soon. But anyway, tonight it was about sending everybody love, even Duffy.
Right, so this is for everybody.
Right, Mark, before you press play, so thank you for joining us. To all of you, wherever you are, whether you're watching live or on catch up, honestly, messages on Facebook. We don't look all the time, but you can also email carol@baileyguitars.co.uk if you want to send us some ideas or just things. And don't worry about Molly. Molly will be fine, and the miserable fisherman will be.
I'm going to go and catch some
going
lobsters.
to his bed soon. So we'll see you all next week. But love to you all, much love. Have a lovely birthday, Ruth and John and Michelle.
See you
and
next
anybody
week.
else. And we'll
We'll
be back.
find out how well Molly flew.
And how much knitting Moira's going to have to do to replace.
Jonathan Livingston Mole.
So anyway, next song, it's for you, isn't it? From us.
Yeah.
Is that right?
This is from us to you. Enjoy. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. We did it again. Let's try that again with sound this time.
Grant's looking like a distant, dismal memory.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll try that again with sound.
I'm sorry, but we have to get him right in position. So this is also one of my favourite songs. Now, once I was singing this song at the Borofield. It's a very rare occasion, and a fight broke out. But the beautiful music soothed the day, and the miscreant left the building, right? Because it is beautiful, and it's not the 14th anymore. But we love you, everybody. We love you, all the Bliss people. We love you. This is a song of love. Do you feel love? Are you feeling loved up? Are you? Love. Are you ready, Eddie? Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. Making love with you is all I want to do. Loving you, I feel my soul come shining through. Every day of my life is filled with love in you. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Well, no one else can make me feel the colors that you bring. So stay with me while we grow old, and we will live each day in springtime. 'Cause loving you, I feel my soul come shining through. And every time that we, ooh, I'm more in love with you. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So no one else can make me feel the colors that you bring. So stay with me while we grow old, and we could live each day in springtime. 'Cause loving you, I feel my soul come shining through. And every time that we, ooh, I'm more in love with you. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Ed. So, we.
Air, Statue Square, Twa Dugs bar, you'll find it there. And Bailey guitars on a night like this, sweet sound of acoustic bliss. Carol sings to Mark's guitar, Jam smiling behind the bar, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Come along, bring your song, play guitar or an old baron. Banjo, flute, violin, piano, sax, just anything. Duffy rocks, Chloe rolls, Wolfie sleeps and Norman blows, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Absent friends, Willie and Ken, reminisce and laugh again. The song is sung, the day is done, but the memories will linger long. Behind the mask, raise a glass to live music and friends past, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Silent singers, songless days, shadows playing without a stage. And Bailey guitars on a night like this, how I miss acoustic bliss. Carol sings to Mark's guitar, Tom smiling behind the bar, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Life rocks, you gotta roll, play the blues and ease the soul, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, in Bob singing bar, in Bob singing bar, the smiles come free.
Bob singing bar.
1 dog, 2 dog, 3 dog, 4 dog, 5 dog, 6 dog, 7.
Bob singing bar.
Bailey guitars, 2 dog, 3 dog, acoustic, 5 dog, 6 dog, 7.
Bob singing bar.
Bailey guitars.